You've heard the term New Earth, but maybe you're not really sure what that means. What is it? Where is it? How do you get there? Is there a map? Hi, I'm Jacquelyn and welcome to my channel, and my intention today is to answer those questions and take you on a little journey to the discovery of New Earth. So I'll have a little chat about it, and I will also draw a card from my favorite oracle deck at the moment, the Oracle of Delphi, that actually gives a beautiful illustration of this New Earth journey. So the term New Earth has been around for quite a while. Eckhart Tolle wrote a book on New Earth called New Earth, and Dolores has talked about it. Many have talked about it. And it's only been in the last couple of years that I've begun to use this term in my vocabulary. Prior to that, when I was talking about business energy, I was referring to a new business paradigm. And then suddenly a couple of years ago, I went, hang on, what I'm actually talking about here is a business in the vibrational frequency of New Earth. So to go back to the first question I asked, what is New Earth? I've just given away the answer. New Earth is not a place. It's not located somewhere. It's not a destination even. It's a vibrational frequency. And for a long time, that vibrational frequency has been referred to as fifth dimensional frequency. And that's been used a lot in New Age circles. It's like, oh, am I in 3D? Am I in 4D now? Oh, when are we going to be in 5D? You know, it's like this, it's like a destination. But in actual fact, whether you're talking about New Earth or whether you're talking about 3D, 4D, 5D, what you're referring to is a vibrational frequency. It is the frequency of your body. And we have existed in a denser frequency of physicality. And if we wanted to move beyond that frequency, that 3D, we've had to leave our body in a way. But what's happening now, and this is what's so exciting, and this is a part of the New Earth epoch that we're moving into, is that we are harnessing those higher vibrational energies into our body, that higher consciousness into our body, and our body is expanding in its ability to hold that frequency. It's really exciting. And we are co-creating this. So in many ways, it doesn't exist. We're creating it. And we are creating it through our own personal expansion of consciousness. Now, how does this expansion of consciousness happen? Well, if you're here watching this channel, you are on a journey to expand your consciousness. You are on a journey of self-development. However, there is almost like a pivotal moment. There is a point where, and I'm not saying you get to that point and you stay there because you move in and out of this at this point, but there is a point where your vibrational frequency shifts. And what enables that shift is this harmony within you between your sacred feminine and your sacred masculine. Now, I recently did a video on sacred union. I talked about sacred union in the lead up to the recent equinox. And that is the pivotal moment. So that place, that state, when you embody this harmony, is when your consciousness holds this frequency that we are now calling New Earth. And as I said, it's not like, oh, suddenly you've crossed the line, I'm there. We're fluctuating in and out of that. So for example, for me personally, I find that I embody that frequency when I'm with my clients, when I'm giving one-to-one sessions, when I'm in any of my groups, when I'm sharing a meditation on Insight Timer. I'm in that frequency, and it is a co-created space because in those situations, I am always with others, and together we are creating that frequency. And I'm in quite a different space when I'm in that frequency. I also embody it when I'm walking on the beach. For me, I'm pointing that way because the beach is behind me there. For me, when I'm walking on the beach, I am embodying that frequency. And that's why inspiration flows for me then. In the garden is another place where I shift into that consciousness. I am so present. So what's your place? Where or in what situation or with who do you feel that you really embody that frequency? You're in the flow. Your intuition is strong. Your creator energy is strong. And this is the key, because it is your creator energy that is creating new earth. And we all harness that flow of creative energy differently, in different ways. Different ways stimulate it within us. So new earth is a new epoch. I'm currently holding a soul journey, I've called it, called Remember. And we are going back visiting. I'm taking everyone on a little journey and we're going back visiting Lemuria, Atlantis, Avalon, ancient Egypt. And they're all epochs and they all hold a different vibrational frequency. And Lemuria in particular, you could say, does it have a location on the planet? Everyone's trying to name it all the time. It's coming up with different ideas about where it was. But it is a different frequency of vibration. So can we locate it in the way we would locate something in 3D? Perhaps in that frequency of vibration, the actual planet looks completely different. So I find this really fascinating because I think this is what New Earth will be like. The more of us that hop on the New Earth train and this expansion of consciousness, this embodiment of sacred union, the more our reality will change. And I'm noticing this quite a bit lately where I'm, say, driving down familiar roads that I drive down all the time. I know exactly what it looks like, exactly what it feels like. And suddenly I get this sense of, where am I? It's like the energy of everything I'm looking at suddenly feels different. And I had a dream about this last week where I was driving in a car with someone. We were following a car that had a caravan, and then suddenly the caravan disappeared. And then suddenly it appeared again. And I turned to my friend and said, "Oh, did you see that glitch in the matrix?" And it was only afterwards, and thinking about that dream and thinking about what I wanted to talk about with you today, that I realized this glitch in the matrix is us shifting into the 5D, into the new earth. And it's going to look different. So it could be the same physical location. It could be the street you live in, but you're driving down the street going, this is weird. It feels different. What's happening? And that's because you're in that frequency. Pretty amazing times, isn't it? And we are co-creating. So to the card I drew, so just before I went live, I thought I'm going to draw a card. And I drew it from, this is my favorite deck at the moment. If you want a new deck of cards, I highly recommend this. I love it. I've put the link below in the description if you want to check them out. But I bought these just after Christmas time. So the Oracle of Delphi is the deck. And hope you can see that okay there. And the card that I drew when I asked about what will I share about the New Earth energies. And this is the beautiful card. It's so magical. The Sorceress. So I hope you can see that okay there. Summon, conjure, weave, enchant. How amazing is that? I'll just read the beginning here. You weave silver threads of creativity into the mystical web of the cosmos. Join the dots and seek out the synchronistic connections to conjure magic. This is exactly what we are doing now in our creation of New Earth, in our co-creation of New Earth. As we focus on ourselves, as we focus on our expansion, as we focus on the beautiful balance of yin and yang within our business, if you have a business. As we do this and we come together in like-minded groups, we are co-creating New Earth. We are conjuring. We are bringing the magic, weaving the magic, creating the web. It's just so exciting. And I talk about the rose line on this channel. And you may think, well, what's the rose line got to do with this? Maybe you haven't thought about it, but now I've said that, maybe you are thinking about it. So part of the role of the oracles of the rose line that I channel is that they are here to activate this energy of sacred union within us. They are reminding you of your new earth mission. And they have also left codes within the earth to be activated at this time as we move into new earth frequency. And this is why when you are called to go to a sacred site, go, do what you can to go, because there is a code within the earth there that is meeting the frequency of your body and activating the new earth codes within you, activating the sacred union within you, so that you can play an even bigger role in the co-creation of the new earth consciousness. This is why I hold retreats and mystery schools. And for me, those codes are particularly in Europe. But you can connect in with those codes without physically going there. It's just that physically going there is a lot more powerful. Not always required, but if you could get there, you're going through that's like an eclipse on steroids when you do that. Speaking of eclipses, okay, I say that because I'm recording this right in the middle of a very powerful eclipse season. But this eclipse season is also catapulting us into being able to embody this sacred union within, into being able to embody the new earth energies in a more powerful way. So I hope that's given you a better understanding of new earth and the new earth energies, the new earth frequency. It's my perspective. Of course, everyone has a different perspective, but in hearing different perspectives, it enables you to find your truth. And this is what's so important. Don't take everyone else's truth. That truth, my truth, is spoken through my filters, through my way of explaining things. It may activate something within you, but within that activation and hearing activations or receiving activations from others, you can find your own truth. What is New Earth for you? Share in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experience around this creation of New Earth.